Full 10 hours later, finally made it to Xi'an. Boy, it is freezing. This was my train here at the back there. Or if you guys want to take a long train ride in China, definitely take the D train, not the K train. That's a hot tip from Justin. Whew, Xi'an. Alright, off to the soldiers. If you're undecided when to go, between December and February, it will cost you 120 RMB. Other months will cost you 150 RMB. And for God's sake, go before 10 AM. Beat the crowd, or you're gonna have some old Chinese woman constantly step on your shoes. Oh, and also, make sure to bring cash to pay for your ticket, as they don't accept any other form of payment. Sucks. Now the thing that still gets me about this is that 700,000 people worked on the army, and it took them about 38 years, and they were ordered to do this by a 13-year-old boy. Now when I was at that age, I was still sucking my thumb and playing video games. Now the whole museum should take you at least 1 hour. However, if you are like me and you like taking a lot of photos and videos, then 90 minutes should do it. And boy, did I take a lot of photos. You can meet 2 of the 4 farmers that discovered the army. Be sure to meet them just before the horse statues outside of the complex. Now I am at Shaanxi Museum, as you can see. It is really cold. I am freezing. Luckily I brought my jacket. Just keep in mind that this museum is quite far from the city center. It took me around 30 minutes or so. That's at least 18 kuai, which is quite cheap. Very cheap to take a cab here in Xi'an. So I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna be super honest with you. Probably not the best place for everyone. Could be a little bit boring. However, if you are into Chinese history, you definitely need to check this place out. Tickets are free, so why the hell not? Just go see some Chinese history, get cultured, have a look at some bowls and cups, because there are a lot of those. However, if you do forget your passport, you will have to pay a fee. I think it's around 30 kuai, and no one wants to pay 30 kuai to look at some cups. So I'm inside Shaanxi Museum. It's pretty cool. They've got a lot of history here since so many empires and dynasties have been established in Xi'an. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring my passport, but luckily I had a photocopy of it. And also, they have audio guides, but only in Chinese, not in English, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, we're inside now. It's pretty cool. Something for everyone, I guess. This should take you a couple of hours at the very least. Yep, that's right, got the hood on. I'm still freezing. I get there pretty early. They stop selling tickets at 4 PM and the museum closes at 6. So, I mean, it shouldn't take you that long to see the whole museum. I'd give it 2 hours. Off to the city wall now. Yew! Built in the Ming Dynasty to fortify the city, this is the most complete city wall in China. You have to pay 54 RMB to get onto the city wall, and it's 90 RMB to hire a bike. Found out it was a 3-hour walk around the city wall, so we decided to hire a bike. However, I made the mistake of getting a tandem bike with my friend. I did all the pedaling. Awesome. probably the most exciting part of the day. At the Muslim Quarter, we're going to eat all the food that we can see. All the money will be spent. So yeah, Drum Tower behind me, Muslim Quarter on the other side. Yes, I just got me some raw jamu. Gonna test it out, see if it's any good. Feel like they could have added more meat, a lot of bread in it. For 15 kwai, it's a bit expensive. I can get one in Shanghai for 8 kwai, but I know it's worth the experience, I guess. Hello, Baozi. You're gonna do well in my stomach. I got the lamb. These were pretty good. Actually, I can show you this. Let me try pronounce this. Xi'an something Baozi. This place. Alright, let's continue. More food, please. Now, when you're at the Muslim Quarter, I do recommend that you try as much of the food as you can, as most of it is local to Xi'an only. But you must definitely try this place. I'm at an ice cream place right now, and they got some weird flavors. Pomegranate, that's unusual. But then we get over here, sesame marble, China tofu, and this is a kicker, red chili oil. I'm just curious as to what that would taste like. I might get that. Salted egg yolk, I'm not brave enough. I don't think I could do it. So this was my bowl for the cheap price of 60 kwai. Look, I'm all for trying new things. I really am. But I'm going to save you time, money, and your taste buds. Do not get the red chili oil. Absolutely not. Unequivocally avoid it. Just, it's the devil's child. That stuff burnt my mouth and just left a bad taste in my mouth. Just don't do it. Let's recap. So you could technically do all these things in one day. However, I would strongly recommend that you don't. 2 days or 3 days is quite enough time for you to check them all out. So the first thing is the Terracotta Army. Everyone needs to see this. It's a beautiful spectacle of the world. You've got to tick it off your list for sure. Number 2, Xi'an Museum. Although if you're not into Chinese history, maybe you could take the time to see the Wild Goose Pagodas, the big and small one. That would be the obvious replacement for that. Number 3, check out the city wall. It's amazing what kind of defense systems they had back in the day. You can definitely walk it, but that would take you 3 hours, so I would highly recommend that you get a bike. Number 4, Muslim Quarter. If you want good food, you're hungry, you need something for dinner, go to this place. And that is all. Durian hell to the no.